Welcome to this interview, and thank you for spending your time on this interview with me. So, to start the uh, interview, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, like introduce yourself?
First, thank you for having me. I'm Seyma. I live in Austria, but I'm originally from Turkey, but I born here and I live here. I'm 17 years old and I'm working currently, but I have school too, so the system here is a little different from what you know. And yes, I'm on my journey, like how we all to learn English.
Okay, so to start with the interview, the first question is, can you share with me your learning English journey? Like, when did you start and how?
Okay, so we always learned English in school, but it was just the formal English from the grammar books and so on. And I have school nearby. It's once a week, and I now have the subject English, and I will have a test in 2 weeks, a big exam. And when I start with that subject, I start before 1 year, and there I feel that my English wasn't really that good. So I start to watch YouTube videos and try to learn much more. And then I found teacher Tiffani. And then she told us about her academy. And I was like, so I'll just try it. Nothing bad can happen. So now I'm just since February in the academy, and I can really feel like my English really get much better than before since I'm in the academy. So yeah, and I always wanted to really understand English and can to speak with native speakers and have a conversation.
Wow, that's great because like I heard that you are like a student in a Tiffany student.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a Tiffany student, but I only study like I only watch her video and vocabulary and stuff. I didn't like talk to people like online stuff because yeah, but she's a great teacher. Like,
Yes, she is.
so what motivated you to start learning English?
How I told it was at the one side because of the exam. I wanted to have a good grade, and
Yeah.
wanted to speak with native speakers. And I'm every year on winters in Paris to visit my cousin. And when we are outside with her friends, I need to talk with them on English because I can speak French and they can speak German or Turkish. So we needed to speak in English, and my English wasn't much that good that I can really talk to them. So that was also a motivation, and I love to travel. And you should and you need to speak English when you want to travel around the world. So this was
Yeah.
also a big motivation.
So during that journey, like what is the difficulties and challenges that you face when you study?
Um, Good question. Let me think about it.
Take your time.
It's difficult when you're not that good to talk with people. You don't feel like really good at the first. You get really um excited, and then can't pronounce the words really good. So there was a big, I was scared of that. Of course, it's kind of embarrassing for myself when I can't really pronounce the words how it should be. So this was, um, yeah.
So I think your English is like really, really good right now.
Thank you.
So, what strategy or techniques that you have found helpful for to improve your speaking skills in English? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like as you said, when you study English in school, they just focus on grammar and like formal
Yes.
stuff. So they how do you improve the speaking skill, which is the most important skill in any language?
Mm-hmm. I think the most important thing is you like now in English, I just listen to English, I read in English, I even speak with myself in English, and I love to read books. And since a couple of months, I just read in English. And on my way to work or to school, I just listen to English podcasts, to English videos, and it's really improved my English, because you just always listen to that language. So your brain gets to connect with that language.
That's true. Like if you surround yourself like the environment
Yes.
completely a certain language, it's gonna be like very helpful to learn that language. Mm,
Right.
so as you said, you were born in Austria,
Yeah.
a
Right.
country like with one of the strongest passport in the world. So like you can enter 122 countries without visa.
Yes.
So my question to
Yeah.
you is, how many countries have you been to, and can you name them?
Yeah. I'm every year in Turkey because my family is there, and I am every year in France because my cousin is there, and I have been to Germany for a couple of years, and I was last month in Budapest in Hungary with my friends, and yeah, not more for now.
Oh, that's good because like when you travel, like you use English when you travel, right? Like to
Yes.
different countries. So I think that's a really good way to improve your English. So which one is your which one is your favorite travel destinations like among those countries that you have been to?
It's actually Turkey because it's the place where I really feel home because of my family, but because of the city and the people there, and because of the sea, because we don't have one in Austria. We just have lakes and things of that.
Mm.
So yeah, it's Turkey for now.
Oh, Turkey. That's good. Uh so like have you ever traveled solo or you just travel with your family and friends? Like,
Mostly I traveled with my mom every year to Turkey, but now, in school we had always 2 months holiday or vacation, but now I can have just in summer 3 weeks because of my school and my mom. Every year she is for 2 months in Turkey. That's why I should or I must travel solo to Turkey. Once I was alone in France, so I also traveled solo. But in Budapest, I was with my friends. So
so since you have experience traveling solo, what advice would you give for anyone that have the idea to travel solo because they may be scared, because being in the different country
yes,
it's really hard. So what's the advice that you can give to anyone?
I think you should always be kind to the people, and I think you need to raise age where you're mature enough to travel alone. And English helps you also a lot because like everyone can speak English, even though it's a little bit. So you can talk to them and make a conversation, or if you have questions, or you can also just make it with your hands when you need something. So you just, I think, should be kind and in a way can speak with people, and you shouldn't much afraid to be travel solo because there are always people around you what are you gonna help. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm currently like studying in Canada. So like
Mhm.
I travel alone from Vietnam to Canada, and it was pretty like a fun experience, and
Yeah.
like it helped me a lot. But yeah, your advice is really great, and I think it's helpful for anyone who want to travel a lot. So it's currently is summertime right now, like vacation time. Are there any travel destination on your bucket list? Like, if so, which ones and why?
Yeah, for this summer it's Turkey again. My hometown, it's called Ordu. It's in the Black Sea area. So I will be there this summer for 3 weeks. But I we planned with my friends for next week. No, for yeah, next year. Sorry. Maybe we want to travel to London in
London?
summer. To London,
Oh, that's a good place to be.
yes, but we'll see how it will.
So, okay. So you said that you're 17. So you're both currently a student and you're currently working too, right?
Yes.
Oh, so can I ask, like, like, as 17 years old, like, you're currently studying in high school? Or,
I'll explain you the system here. I
yeah.
would be in high school if I would be in school. So it's like that in Austria. You need to go to school for 9 years,
Oh,
and
9 years.
then you can move on with school, go to the high school, or you can work, like make an apprenticeship. That's when you work and have school at the nearby, but the school connects with your work. Like now, I work as a make an apprenticeship as an administrative assistant for the public service, and I need to work there for 3 years, and after that, I will get my certificate. But in that 3 years, you need to visit school for 6 months, and in the school, you learn much things about your work, what you are doing. And at the end of the 3 years, you get a certification that now you have a job and you could work everywhere as an administrative assistant. And the school, what I have once a week, this has nothing to do with my job. This is that I have a certificate, to visit the university. I don't know what it is called in English, but with that certificate, you can visit the university or you get much more paid everywhere. You have better chances in the world, in the work world, or if you go to the university. So it's kind of difficult to get the certificate, and it's like you need 5 years of your time to make it, but it's a good opportunity for you when you have it.
No. That's like a really cool system because I think it's completely different in Canada. Well,
Yes.
like in Canada, we study from grade 1 to grade 8 for elementary, and then we start high school in grade 9 to grade 12, or probably 13 if you need uh more time. But yeah, that's a really cool system. That's the first time I heard about it, but yeah, it's,
Yeah, I think it's just in Austria like that. Not even in Germany, I'm not sure, but I think it's just here in Austria. Yes.
so in Austria, I think you speak German, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's so. Besides German and English, did you speak any other languages?
Yes,
Or
I can speak Turkish.
oh,
Yes, I can read the Arabic writing, but I can't really speak it. But I want to learn it too. And I also want to learn French because I'm every year there, it wouldn't be much bad if I can speak it.
wow. So you can speak Turkish because is that your first language or German is your first language?
Actually, Turkish is my first language because we always speak Turkish in home. So,
And you speak German like when you're with your friend, like at school and stuff.
yes, right.
And you can actually like read the writing in Arabic, like they the like their letter alphabet is just so different. Like it's not Latin, and you can actually read it.
Yeah, I can. It isn't much that difficult, to be honest. If you
Actually,
want, you can learn it.
oh, that's so cool. Like you learn it by yourself or you have a friend?
No, I learned it when I was a child in the mosque.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Mm. So, uh, what is the advice you want to give to other English learner around the world that learning English? Like, what is the advice you want to give to them that they are stuck?
Um, yes, to never give up. I
Yeah,
think it
yes.
could be a long journey, but at the end, it it will make you happy if you really achieve that goal. So they should never give up. It can be difficult, of course. English isn't that much a easy language, but they should never give up. And you need something what will push you through to learn the language. And if you have it, I think they will have. They will never give up and will love to learn the language. So I don't know. I think the advice is to never give up.
That's really a really good advice. Because like yesterday I had an interview with another person, and they asked me the same question, and that's exactly what I said. Like, never give up and stuff. Like,
Yes.
it's all about like consistency. Like, you do it every day. It doesn't matter like you do it like for how long in one day, but what matters is like you do the same thing like every day. It's all about the consistency and stuff. So so you currently like do you currently like do you have like university and college in Austria, or you just like work and still study at the same time?
No, we have everything of that. We also have universities and college, but I think we don't have that much opportunities. It's not really a big country, so a lot of people move out to another countries to study. There aren't a lot of subjects. I think just at the health area and school education and kinds of that. But if the people want to study more things, what's more difficult, and they have more opportunities with that, they move to mostly to America to study or to countries like that.
Oh, so like what's your plan in the future after you get this certificate that you're working and studying for? Like, what's your plan?
Yes. So that certification from my work, I will have this next year if I will pass it. And that certification for the university, I'll get this in 4 years. Like, it's a long journey, but I don't know what I want to do after my work. I'm not really sure. I have a lot of opportunities, to be honest, but I want to maybe study in another country. I don't know. We will see what the future
Oh,
will bring.
but like, do you have like in mind the country that you want to study, like to be there and study and stuff? Or,
Yeah, I love California. I really want to
oh,
be there.
oh, so the US, I see. It's a nice place. Like the weather is good, and yeah. So I'm in Canada. So if you go to US to study, yeah, we could probably like meet because Canada and the US is pretty close. So yeah, that's great. Uh, so mm, do you have like any question for me? Just yeah.
Yeah, how you get to Canada from when you.
Oh, so it's a pretty like long, not long journey, but like uh, I just took the plane like by myself to go to Canada to study 9 months ago.
Mm.
So I started in grade 9 high school, and yeah, I'm currently a freshman in high school right now, and it's pretty fun experience, because there's no family here, and
Yeah,
I
sure.
yeah, it's it's fun, but it's also like sometimes lonely, because uh,
Yes.
being alone and stuff. But yeah, it's a fun journey.
What are you studying right now?
Um, I'm currently studying like just high school, grade 9, like grade 9 to grade 12 is gonna be high school. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm currently studying Bernie Curtis Secondary School. Yeah, schools.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 15 years old, and
Oh, okay.
I'm from Vietnam. Just in case you don't know.
Oh, that's cool in a young age to be in
Yeah,
another country.
I mean, yeah, cause like, cause I'm underage. Like I'm 18 years. I'm under 18 years old.
Hmm.
So if I want to be in another country, I have to have a guardian and stuff. And my dad has a friend that just got the permanent resident of Canada thing,
Okay.
so he can accept uh like student like me to be in his house, and he gonna take care of me instead of my parents. So my parents like prepared like visa for me and stuff for me to go ahead and study. So yeah, that's how my situation right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool opportunity.
Yeah, to study abroad, especially as this young age, I think is a
Yes.
cool experience.
All right.
uh so okay. Oh, so currently you are still Tiffany's student, like you
Yes, right.
still in the academy. That's so cool. Like you actually talk to her, like, or like you usually have a meeting, or
Yes, so with teacher Tiffany, you can talk once in a month. We
oh,
have a meeting every month with her and mostly also with teacher Carly. She's also a teacher in the academy. And with this all the students, we have just once a month. And it's 1 hour, it take 1 hour, and they separate us in groups, and in these groups are mostly 3 or 4 people, and you can talk with them. We have every month a new topic. This month's topic was motivation. And
pardon? What's the topic?
motivation.
Oh, motivation.
Yes, right. And we'll have next week on Sunday a new meeting with teacher Tiffany and Carly. So yeah, there are all the students mostly, and you can talk to them about the topic. Teacher give you some questions, and you can um, talk or answer the questions with the students.
That's so cool because like when I study in Tiffany Academy, I didn't know that there was like meeting like that, and I just studied like formal stuff like
Mhm.
vocabulary and thing. So, but yeah, it's cool to know that you have chance to talk to people like around.
Yeah, this also really improved my English. It's a good opportunity, and this take my fear out. I can remember the first time, like my heart nearly blowed out. Uh, I was excited. So
Like, is it like people around the world or just like
yes, all around the world.
so
I
when
never
you,
talked direct to your father, but we talked on Telegram. He's so kind. He always help us in the academy. I really like him.
oh, so I think he's in the academy too. Like,
Yes.
so the funny thing is that he's really hardworking. So he always study and stuff, even though he's like 45, 46 year old right now. Like whenever I call my mom, right? Like whenever I have free time, I call my mom. She always like I always see my dad studying, talking with you guys, like, and like I really admire him. Like it's just
Yes, and we also have student practice sessions. This takes every day, and your dad is always there, so he really works hard.
so you have never like talked directly to my dad, like
No, never face to face.
oh like but like in a group chat, like in person one versus one or
Um, yeah, no, never as a person. So we never was in the same group, like I told. but we talked on Telegram. We also have a Telegram chat where are all the students. There are like 500, 600 members, and you can talk to them every day. So, and they send everyday videos inside. I don't know, they give us examples for the new vocabularies. They tell us what they eat today, like everything. Like it's like a family, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's cool like to get to know like a lot of people like that because uh that's how you grow your like communication skill, like
Yeah,
social skill and stuff. So yeah, I think that's a great opportunity to having chance. So when you
right.
talk to the teacher, right? Like you talk in person, like one versus one, or like as a group chat, like include the teacher.
Now, with the group chat, everyone is there. Like, it's mostly about 16 students, how I remember. Everyone who has time is there, and the teacher is also there. So you can talk to her, but with all the students in the chat.
Oh yeah, cause like if like the teacher say like talk to each other, like each person, like one versus one, it's gonna take a long time. So I get it, understand
Yeah,
right.
but how I know there are also opportunities just to talk with teacher Tiffany, but I'm not ready for that now. But maybe one day.
I mean it's great, yeah. Uh to wrap things up, do you have any final questions or anything else? Oh,
Um, I don't know. What advice would you give for people who want to study in another country?
oh, that's a good question. That I think that is good. Like you said, like the advice you give is all about consistency and stuff. Like never
Mm,
give up, keep going. Like if you're stuck with the method that you're trying, like let's say you are studying Duolingo or whatever, and you feel like it doesn't work for you, just uh, don't be scared to change the method or the strategy. You
mhm,
could use speak English with Tiffany instead, or like finding chance to talk to people, or to improve your other skill like listening and reading and stuff. You can watch a movie, the movie that you enjoy, especially is in
mhm.
English, to improve other skills. So yeah, that would be my advice for anyone who is currently like don't know where to go in their English journey. So yeah, it's great to talk to you, Sima, and I think you're a really cool person.
Thank you,
And
you too.
also like you said that you saying that you have a big exam or something next week, or like
Yeah, next my exam. It's in. Oh, do you mean the session?
the exam thing that you talked about, like
It's in 2 weeks. It's
oh.
on Saturday in 2 weeks.
So I hope you're gonna do good with that and good luck to the test.
Thank you.
So after that, like, do you have summertime, like time that you
Yes.
off? Oh, so that's great.
Yeah, this will be a good time. 2 months actually.
Yeah, like me too. Like after June, I'm gonna have like 2 months off
Hmm.
school, so I'm gonna be back to Vietnam to visit my family and stuff. And I'm excited for that.
Cool.
Oh, it's a great chance to talk to you, Sima, and uh, yeah,
It was also cool to talk with you. I wish you a lot of good luck on your channel. I think it's really cool that you have a YouTube channel and want to help people who are also on this journey. So
yeah. Thank you.
thank you
Cause
too.
yeah, have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.